Oh!
What does this mean?
All right, we going?
What are you doing?
All right, this is Dr.47 at Sk8bar 501 Francis St. Joe, and I am here with the legendary Red Cake. They're finally back in St. Joe. It's been a few minutes. It's been a while. How long has it been since you guys played in St. Joe?
I think it was your birthday. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Yeah.
That was cold as fuck that night. I'm never doing that.
It was a few years ago.
Yeah, it's been.
Time is.
How long have you been a band?
3 years.
This is 2022.
15. Oh, hey, I think it's 15 years this month. This might actually even be close to the 15th anniversary of our first show.
Right.
I don't remember the first date. It was something like it was in
Where
September.
was your first show?
The Brick. Kansas City. That might be it.
I know Chris here sings, kinda, and plays guitar, kinda, in arson class. How did you get sucked up in all this things?
They called me and they said,
Asked you?
she said, please.
PP tape.
Please.
PP tape.
We really need a guitar player.
Please.
Please play for us.
Please. Influence. You're a fairly political band. Tell me about your influence. With politics, music.
Woody Guthrie.
What do you got?
Meet the press.
Meet the Press.
I'm a big fan of CBS Sunday Morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
I always like that shit. They have good music segments. How about you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You know, I like all the usual suspects.
Bruce Springsteen.
I like some Strummer. I love the Boss.
All right.
Boss is
Andrews.
What about you?
Tom Waits, Swans, obviously.
What's your favorite Tom Waits song?
Ooh, on the spot.
Blackwing.
I'm bad about
Blackwing off Bone Machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a tremendous record.
it. I like the piano.
And
head.
Keith
I was just
Richards.
listening to that record
Keith
this week.
Richards he's co-written a song on almost every Tom Waits record since the
Really?
80s. But it's always silent. He doesn't want any credit on it. He sits on the porch with Tom Waits and kicks out some melodies.
Silent but deadly.
I think my favorite is the piano head.
Oh, that's fucking
I like that one a lot.
Sure.
Is Tom Waits a beat poet in the vein of Burroughs and Kerouac?
Yeah.
I just watched his film debut a week ago. Paradise Alley.
Oh, yeah.
I like the written right?
I was just.
Oh, yeah.
He did a good job with it.
What? He's in that Book of
Children of the
Elijah?
Night.
Book of
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli, which I caught on the
He's
hotel,
great in that. He's
on the
great in
hotel
that.
something
Yeah.
like TV,
Yeah.
HBO last
His interviews
weekend.
always go sideways.
I like that.
Yeah, I always saw like a
Interviews
middle of
always
it. I
go
said an hour in
sideways
the middle of
in
it.
some
It's Tom Waits.
I talked to
section.
one band about swords.
And all the Jim Jarmusch films. He was
Oh,
in,
yeah.
Amazing, John Lurie.
What are your hopes and dreams for Red Cake? Do you want to stay in Red Cake forever?
I'm waiting for the first door to open.
You just a placeholder. You're just a placeholder.
Placeholder.
Yeah.
The contract.
Guitarist is played by Chris Does he play as loud as Desmond?
Probably.
Because I feel like Desmond was almost.
He just played really high.
Yes.
His
I
song
mean-
is splitting.
It's a different tone.
Yeah. What's coming in the new year for you guys? Black Site. Talk to me
We
about
have a
Black
new
Site a
record.
little bit.
We have a new record that we're finished trying to get mastered. It'll be out, I don't know, sometime next year.
Be more bad about that. I gotta have velvet ropes. I gotta get some velvet ropes. Mark, give me some velvet ropes.
I don't know what
No.
It's all in here. All the trash stays. All the trash stays.
So we have a new record coming out next year. We're trying to book a tour of Europe again, but they're all really worried about the war in Ukraine, and so people are kind of
That's
tough over there right now.
That's understandable. It's even touchy deal.
Yeah.
So why don't you just tour America? Why don't you just do some shit?
Who wants to see it?
America's the worst place to tour.
Yeah.
Go to Canada.
Yeah,
Go to Canada. Go to Mexico.
Canada's not bad. You just gotta get over to the coast.
Yeah, go one side or the other. You don't want to you can't do both.
Since you've been a band, how has the Kansas City music changed?
It's dead.
You don't have enough time.
No, I don't. Give me the Cliff Notes version.
Well, there's some new stuff. There's a lot after COVID. We lost a lot of venues.
Right. It seemed that like in quick succession there was a lot of fallout.
But there's some new. There's a new cool spot called Farewell Transmissions. DIY. Young bands. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, Tulipana did a really good job. Yeah.
And he got his stuff going. Mini bar is still going. There's a lot of new young bands, really young bands from the 20s, which is good because there's kind of a gap of bands. But there's a lot of new young bands that are coming up, and so it's good. Actually, I mean, it could be all right. You make it just, it's a big transition, it's different.
How about Black Side? How's that?
We're busy. We did Frog Pond last year.
Nice.
And we're doing a band out of Tulsa called Hummingbird. Really good band.
Play here.
And they're going to play here at the end of October.
Yeah, in October. I just looked at it.
Yeah. And then we got a show, and we got our record coming out. So we're busy. Yeah.
What's the odds of there being like a Black Side showcase type deal here soon? Maybe in the spring. When everybody's
It's a lot of cats to hurt, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pick like a few bands, like 3 bands, like you guys and a couple others.
We've talked about it. The problem is we lost a few bands. Chess Club is broken up, and Stiff Little Fingers is no more, and No Thanks out of Omaha. Their last show's end of October.
Okay.
They're ending. So yeah, it's been a big transition for a lot of people the last few years.
How do you feel about the current stance of punk rock? Is now the time for a new rush? I think now is a good time to see it.
It's different nowadays.
Why is it different? What's different about it?
We're old.
At one point, you didn't have it to grow up on.
I'm not the one that asked this question.
I think it's kind of different now because back when I was listening to punk rock when I was a young dude, you kind of had to know a guy that knew a guy that had a brother that had a cool record collection.
Yeah.
That would make you a mixtape. And now it's like you can just go to the internet and in 0.000 seconds you can find any band you want.
The thing though about
Does that take finding it that easy? Finding music that easy? Does that take some of the passion?
absolutely the talent.
Because I'm
Well,
a
it takes the
tape digger.
accent.
I'm like going back in the day, like looking for shit.
It doesn't take the passion out of it, but it takes the accident out of it.
Yeah.
Because whenever somebody looks for a band, you don't think about the band you were looking for. You think about the band you found because you were looking for this other band, and that doesn't exist anymore.
The algorithm just tells you more of the same shit.
And how many times have you been digging around and you find a record that sounds interesting? Never heard of the band. You get it home, it's some of the best shit you've ever heard.
You just described like 2/3 of my entire life.
Exactly.
Me too. That accidental find. The accidental finds.
Well, that was part of the evidence for making a record label, was so that we'd have records that people would find in a record bin in 20 years from now.
I think it was originally the impetus for, Spotify and all that too, is to find through, the algorithm, and it's just been taken over.
Which is the exact, everything you're talking about is the exact same problem with venues. It doesn't matter where it is, if it's a big city, if it's a place like this, or Joe, whatever. The problem is, you think of 15 years ago, there was a lot more venues that came to the city, but the thing that made the venues
There was a lot more venues here.
Sure, but the problem is that venues that happen nowadays, people are opening venues for live bands, and that is automatic suicide. Half the good venues that existed, let's take Replay for instance. Replay doesn't need to have a band ever again. It was always fine. It was this pinball place. It was a place to gather, a place that had drinks and shit like that. A back patio. They could just have bands, and it became that thing. It would survive without the bands. But all these people are trying to make a live venue. You a place has got to become a place first. And so, if that doesn't happen, well then the venues, you're telling all the bands, if you guys aren't good, we're going to have to close shop. And you've automatically fucked yourself. And so, and the reason I parallel that with what you're talking about with finding music is that everybody wants the 5-second reward now. Everybody's on a 5-minute schedule. Nobody's investing, and until people actually slow their own clocks down and invest a little time, they're automatically fucked before they wake up.
See, and listen to this
How's
band,
that for
kids.
confidence? Motivational speaker Sean Hammontree.
Listen to
what
this
we are.
band, kids. And hey, I'm one of those
Monday
guys
morning
too. When I
uplift.
talk about putting a record on, I put a record on. I listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in it. You should listen to the whole record. Don't listen to what they tell you to listen to, because there's always better songs on the record than the single.
You should ask these guys what they think, because they're far more relevant than we
Come
are.
over
That's
here.
true.
Come
That's
over
true.
here.
Yeah, what's up?
We're gonna get you in here too. We're gonna do an interview with you inside an interview with you inside an interview.
Strangely, I'm thinking of the theme to the Brady Bunch.
Introduce yourself to the cameraman.
Find out about
the jack-offs.
I know nothing about the
The jack-offs.
I just remember phosphates at the Ether Frolic.
How long you guys been a band? You might as well jump in there.
February this year.
February this year.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say your influences are? We're going easy.
Wire.
Minutemen.
Wire? Seriously.
Good influence.
Okay.
Yeah, Minutemen.
Okay.
Certainly.
All right.
If you want to hear some Wire,
Husker Du,
we're
are
probably
you
gonna
serious?
sound check
We gotta
Wire.
talk.
Good.
We gotta,
Fucking
we gotta
crazy.
talk.
Ex-Lion Tamer?
No, we're gonna do 3 gold round.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Come out to Sk8bar, you see some Wire covers. You don't see that anywhere. Wire don't get played nowhere.
Yeah.
But I still keep kicking out badass records.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Even last year they put out a badass.
Hell yeah, they do. Somehow, some way,
Wait a
this
minute, you were
interview
supposed to talk
went
about the
sideways.
future. That band's before my time.
Bands now?
Fucked it up.
Okay. How about
Kings.
Kings, Gel, Liquids? Both great bands.
All good. Silicon Prairie. If
Yeah.
you guys like egg punk.
I've heard about this band. I've not seen them.
They're great. They're amazing.
Synthesizer, guitar,
Okay.
Saxophone?
saxophone.
Like, it's over.
Saxophone.
In punk?
When I graduated high school, I'm going to give my friend a shout out on this interview. Jason Logue in Portland. When I graduated high school, I moved upstairs in a house from him, and that dude had every fucking record on the planet. And thanks to him, I heard My War on vinyl. Fuck yeah, dude, a saint. Jason, I love you, man. Come to town. Anyway, this interview went sideways somehow, some way.
That's how we go.
But it always does. So I've been here at Sk8bar as always. This is Dr.47. That's my future wife. That's my cameraman. This is the Jack-Offs. The name looks real cool on a flyer. And I went. Where'd you get the name? Other than the obvious, where'd you get the name?
We're both named Jack.
Yeah, I'm
both named Jack.
Jack. He's Jacob. Basically Jack. I mean,
It's a three-way jack. It's a
Oh,
circle jerk.
no fucking
It's a fucking circle jerk.
They're both named Jack. My son's named Jack. Jack, I love you. This has been Dr.47 at Sk8bar 501 Francis in St. Joe. Please come play here because it's fucking awesome. This has been Red Kate. They are legends. No matter what they say, they are fucking awesome. And they're about ready to play here.
But who's that in Kansas City?
All right, peace. I love you all. There we go, Mark. We're done.